everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Savera, and it's crazy how we have entered December already. I mean, wasn't it 2 days ago when we were in January 1, 2025? But anyways, today I'm going to be starting up my 2026 bullet journal. As you can see, I got a new diary, a new journal for a whole new year. So let's just start. And I really love the theme I chose for this month, for this year. It was like so minimal yet aesthetic, and the colors were so much of my vibe. And right now I'm just starting up with the first page of my journal, and in it I basically write down my name, my channel's name, and the date of starting and the date of ending. And the color palette for this year is different shades of blue and different shades of green. So I'm using both pencil colors and markers, and of course a black pen because my journals are incomplete without a black pen. And as far as the designing or the theme, it's basically some sparkles and dots. It's very minimal, but it was very aesthetic and it looked so pretty. I love the results. And now the left page, I'm going to be making it as a key for my bullet journal. It's the same one as usual, the one I used last year for my bullet journal. So it basically just has circle for tasks, a triangle for an event, a square for a YouTube, and so on. And the right page, the page on the right, I won't be doing this in this video because I'm actually going to be making a journal spread on it, which will be about me, my introduction, and basically just a starting page that I always do on whatever journal I start. And right now I'm just decorating the page a bit, and I feel like the color combo I chose turned out very good, especially the olive green one. That is my favorite color. And now I'm moving on to the cover page, which basically just has 2026. And usually I wrote the number of years from all my previous 2 years of bullet journaling in like the number form. I wrote the year in number form, but this time I saw a spread on Pinterest and it like wrote the year in alphabets, and it was so aesthetic, so I decided to try it out. And on the left page I basically just have some quotes that match the vibe and the feeling of new year, and basically it matches the start, a new start. So I'm just writing some quotes that I found on Pinterest. And yeah, and for every quote I tried a different font. For example, the first one, it was like in a normal handwriting font, but the second one is in cursive, and the third quote, which is trust the process, is like in capital letters, thin capital letters. And also some are like you know mixed with normal and cursive fonts, so that just like added some life to the bullet journal spread, and it made it feel amazing and motivating. And I'm just decorating it a bit with some sparkles. I actually love this theme. I feel like out of all the yearly spreads I've done so far in 2024 and 2020, wait, 2024 and 2025 and 2026, the 2026 one has to be my favorite. And now moving on to the next spreads, which is the future log, which is basically an overview of the whole year, and it keeps track of all the events coming in the year, the important events, the main and important events. And it has a calendar for like every month. So I'm just like now right now copying the calendar from not Google, from my phone to my journal. And yeah, I first thought of doing a Dutch tour style future log, which I did in my 2024 bullet journal, but I felt like it was a bit like too much, and this spread, it felt minimal and aesthetic, so I decided to go with a simple future log. Yeah. It was actually so boring, by the way, to like just keep writing out a calendar for 12 times, and therefore I hate making the future log. But the results turn out so good. I feel like the future log is the most beautiful page of my bullet journal. I don't know, but wait, is it really, or is it I'm just saying it? I don't know, but yeah, it turned out good and it was very neat. The calendar turned out very neat, which I'm surprised about. But yeah, and yay, we are done with the future log. Now we just have to decorate the page. I didn't do that much on this page because I was going to be writing out the events for every month in the spaces left. So I just like made some separating lines with an olive green color. And now the next spread, which is my goals page. I have a lot of goals for 2026, and we, I'll also check if I, achieved my 2025 goals in a video, which will be about like it's going to be a 2025 journal and bullet journal reflection. So let's see if I'll be able to upload this video. I hope so in this year. Like, yeah, we'll see. I really want to upload it. But anyways, now the next page is the year in pixels page. I made the graph off camera because it was way to work, and it basically keeps track of the whole year. Like, and the key is amazing day, lazy, happy, okay, busy, normal, sick, and so on. I will show you everything. I'll be giving you a detailed flip through of all the spreads in the end, because right now it's not very like clear and prominent in the camera. And now for my YouTube planner. I actually film a lot of content throughout a year, so I know that I'm going to be needing more for the planner, like layouts. And the second page for this YouTube is the goals I have for my YouTube channel, and also some video ideas that I have. And the next spreads are the reading spread, which basically has a bookshelf and a page for the goals, the reading goals, like which books I want to read, when do I want to read, and so on. And the bookshelf just keeps track of all the books that I've read throughout a year. So whenever I finish a book, I just draw a miniature version of it on the shelf. So yeah. And on the goals page for my reading, I actually made a whole stack of books. It was very difficult to, just figure out how should the books be arranged in a messy but neat like piles. So I will be showing you that in the end. So stay tuned for it, because not everything is prominent right now. The camera and the angle in which I place the camera and the angle of my journal. So stay tuned, like not stay tuned, watch till the end. And right now I'm just coloring it, and yeah. Now for the next page, what is this next spread? It's actually art ideas, and in the art ideas this is basically just a spread in which I keep track of anything like new or creative I want to try, for example paintings and artwork. And the next spread in it is this year I want to do the stuff I'm writing out on the this year I want to page. And it's basically a page similar to goals, but like smaller goals and minor things that I want to achieve. And the last spreads is the highlights, which will basically give a whole summary of the whole year. So yeah, and now I'm done with it. I'm just erasing the you know all the pencil marks, so that there's no pencil mark on my bullet journal, and it is all clean and pretty. Yes. And now I'm going to be giving you a flip through. So this is how it turned out. I actually really 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 love it. And now I'm going to start with a detailed flip through. Yeah, I know I've been saying the same thing throughout this video, but Anyways, this is the first page. This is what my key is. On this page, as I said, I'm going to be making a journal spread about myself, and this is my YouTube key. And this is the cover page 2026. I love how it turned out. And then these are some quotes that I wrote for myself for 2026. What's coming is better than what is gone. New beginnings happen all the time. Now is the best time to start again. Trust the process. And I have some eraser shavings on, but anyways, the future log, which is very simple, yet it turned out very pretty, and I'm like underlining all the monthly headings just to add some life to this future talk because it is very simple. And now we are done with it. We are complete with the future log. And the next spread is the goals page, again very empty because I'm going to be filling it out with all the goals. And this is the key for the urine pixels, how I'm going to be tracking each day. So yeah, and then the YouTube planner, I feel like the planner spread is very short. The goals and ideas, like they're of enough space, but the planner is very short and small, not short. Is there a difference? I don't know, but anyways, the reading and the reading goals, books of 2026, not 5. The art ideas, again very empty because I'm going to be filling it with my creative ideas. And this year I want to is a mini version of my goals. As I said, I'm going to be writing down the minor things that I want to achieve, like get back to painting, craft like regularly. And the last page is the highlights, which will keep track of all the events or memories or summaries of the year. And that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and if you're there, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, share, comment, and turn on the notification bells so you guys can be updated with my new posts. And thanks for joining me today. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.